everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike. And on this week's episode, we are doing another budget barrel episode. I don't know what inspired this. Possibly the gas prices, because we can't afford anything.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
if you're spending more on your $3.50 diesel at the tank, at the gas pumps, maybe lower your whiskey prices, and we're gonna pretty much show you what we think are possibly one of these we haven't had. 4 of our favorite budget bottles. A couple that we've had that we like as well are not going to be on the episode just because we feature them in other episodes, such as Old Crow and Heaven Hill Black Label.
Yes, Heaven Hill Black Label, for those who don't know. I don't know which episode it was. I'll try and find it.
It was the last
budget
budget
there.
episode.
Yeah. And it is a phenomenal bottle.
For
really good
for
bottle.
Legitimately like $11, $12.
Yeah.
It's one of the better bottles of bourbon you can try that doesn't break the bank. So that's kind of what inspired this. Also, we didn't know what to do. So we're like, we'll do cheap stuff.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a long time, and we try to do it every so often.
So the premise of this episode is we're not going to go into technical detail about anything.
No.
We're just going to try these whiskeys and rate them 1 to 10. Decimal points are included because we are professionals. So.
Kind
of. However, we have 3 Heaven Hill products versus 1 Jim Beam product. It's pretty easy to figure out which one's which.
Yeah, that was not intentional. That kind of just happened.
Yeah.
When we were picking products, and then we went to the store to get one of these last ones, and we're like, oh shit, we have 3 Heaven Hills.
So, let's start with the most expensive one.
Okay.
So, Jim Beam Black is around $30 a bottle.
Yes.
$25 to $30 a bottle, depending where you're at. This one actually is the Ryder Cup edition for all of our golfing fans out there. And these are all twist-offs.
Yes.
So,
very easy to uncork.
Proper merchandising for.
Hell yes. Oh yeah, it is Ryder Cup. Look at that. I didn't even know they did a special edition for Ryder Cup.
I don't know why Jim Beam does it, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so the Jim Beam Black is their extra aged, essentially. I have very little experience with it. The only reason I have this is because I play golf and it says Ryder Cup on it. I didn't really buy it for any other reason besides that.
Well, good enough reason as any.
Cheers. Ooh. It's got that burnt cola taste.
It does, but it's not
It's
terrible.
not bad. A little herbal.
No, I need a little bit more. I definitely need a little bit more. I went too light on that. It's sweet. There's definitely a bourbon sweetness in there.
Yeah, it's very good sweetness to it. It's like, but it's more of like a corn sweetness. It's not like a...
Oh, yeah.
It's not brown. It's not brown sugar or maple syrup or chocolate.
No,
or
it's just
anything.
a generic corn sweetness. Sweet mash.
The nose is straight up classic bourbon. Like there's nothing.
Bourbon.
There's no frills to it. There's like maybe a slight oak note, and then you kind of just get a little ethanol. That's really it. Nothing too crazy.
I like it. The first thing that comes to mind is sweet and caramelly. That's kind of...
Yeah, so...
It's kind of how I could best describe it in layman's terms. Sweet caramelly.
I think we got to calculate price point on this because it is a little pricier.
Yeah.
So, with price point and taste, I'm going to go with a 6.2.
6.2?
Yeah.
I don't want to start too high, but I'm going to go with a 7.
So, we're going to go 6.6.
Yeah, we'll do like a 6.6.
Yeah, 6.6.
I actually really enjoyed that. That wasn't that bad at all.
All right, so, Mike, you pick the next one.
All right, I'll pick the next one. Well, I guess we'll do the next most expensive, which I think is the Bottle and Bond 100.
Yep, yeah.
Evan William 100, Bottle and Bond.
The Evan William Bottle and Bond 100 proof. That if it's Bottle and Bond, it's got to be 100 proof.
Yep.
This one goes around $20 a bottle.
Yeah, $18-20. This was actually a birthday gift to me from Yi, and it was very, very good.
Honestly, actually, one of my favorite.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
This is probably one of. I don't own a bottle of it. Mike owns a bottle, but it's one of my favorite lower end bottles.
It is.
And like $20 is not even like lower end, but it's right in the middle. It's
and the thing about this bottle, if you peruse Bourbon Reddit and other forums and stuff, it's actually a very well regarded bottle. This is one of those diamond in the rough bottles. So.
Actually, our buddy Anthony Riccardi, aka the Bourbon Whiskey Library, shout out to him. Thank you again for jumping on live with us last week, and thanks for the kick-ass stickers and coasters and stuff like that.
You probably can't. They might whitewash
for the
it,
sample of his barrel of Coy Hill, because since we are haters. But yeah, thank you, man. This is actually one of his favorite everyday whiskeys too.
This is
no pun intended. Everyday whiskey.
It's a good thing. So let's cheers one more
cheers.
time.
This actually has a nice nose to it though. It has cherry.
It's
wood,
got a complex nose.
A little bit of maple. It's got a more complex nose. And this is $10 cheaper than this.
Oh, very good.
It's really good. Little hay note.
Oaky, hay. I mean, it's just a traditional bourbon note. It's very good. This is like what I call. So I keep this right by my desk when I'm gaming at night on my PC. This is my like go-to bottle. My gamer whiskey, basically. Yeah. Like, you know, it's just right there. It's next to my monitor. Grab it, pour it, drink it.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3. Real easy to sip on.
I really do like this one.
I like it a lot.
I've had this one. I haven't had this one, and I know this is like some people like the black label. I know is more what people lean to, but we wanted to feature the white label since it is the OG like Heaven Hill product,
and it's an affordable bottle.
AKA, it's called the Quality House now.
The best part about this bottle, though, classic bourbon notes, classic taste, but that 100 proof gives it a nice kick
to it too. Yeah, it's not not dumbed down too much.
You know, your everyday average bottles don't have. Yeah. You know, these are all probably 40 proof, right? This is 100 proof too. Okay, all right, so Mellow Corn is 100. I forgot about that, 80. But this is 80. That's 80, right? 80? Does it say? Oh, well, kind of 86.
All right, so let's bounce around. Let's go to the other white labeled bottle.
Well, hold on. We got to rate this bad boy.
Yeah.
EW100. I'm going with a solid 8.2. I like it a lot.
I'm going with let's go with an 8.
8. All right, let's clock in at an 8. That's
8.0. I think that's a solid score.
It is.
This one has, I would say, a little more kick than this. It's just
which I like. I like a little.
Which heat. I don't mind it.
No, me
but
neither.
To some people, that might be a little more aggressive.
Off-putting, yeah.
All right, so next we are going to do Fresh Crack.
So this is the next most. Wait, which one's
the cheapest? This is the cheapest bottle. Okay. This is going to be around $18 a bottle. This one is literally $11. All
right, so this is on par with this. So you got 30, 18 to 20, 18 to 20. All
right.
11.
So the Heaven Hill white label is $11 a bottle.
You should know this. I mean, it's a really
most people have seen this one. Bottle. Not too bad.
Kind of looks like this one. They use the same coloring, just darker green on here. Oh, hello, glug glug.
It's got that long neck. That's why.
It does. It's got a very fucking long neck on it.
All right.
Yeah, we've never had this.
I've never had this at all. This is the first time. Nose isn't bad.
It's got an oaky nose.
It's like sweet and oaky.
Yeah, it's got a very sweet oaky nose.
I wasn't expecting that. It actually smells more expensive. Like it actually
does. It has a much more refined nose than I expected.
You actually smell like a little bit of burnt wood chips too.
Yeah.
What is this? What is going on with Heaven Hill?
Have we been sleeping?
I think we've been sleeping on Heaven Hill.
I don't know.
We're not sleeping on Heaven Hill. Like we both have established that the black label we think is probably the best cheap bottle.
Yeah, and Heaven Hill as a house in general, they make phenomenal products. But like the white label.
The fuck? Why is this good? Why is it that good?
This has a strong charred taste, though.
I get a little mintiness, too, though. I get mint.
Which isn't unheard of because the black label gives us that same thing. A little grassy, herbal, minty nose.
I really like this. But I shouldn't like this, but I like it.
You get a lot of char on this. Is there something about this?
It's charcoal filtered.
Sweet porridge-like. Is it charcoal filtered?
Read the other side.
Bourbon has produced something oak barrels. I don't see anything that's. Oh, there he is, all the way at the bottom.
No, big fucking label.
Yeah, never mind.
The big fucking label that says charcoal filter.
I was reading the paragraph.
So anyway, I kept blasting.
So anyway,
it's like, it's in little letters at the bottom. I'm like, no, it's in big fucking green letters at the top.
Oops. Yeah, so you could definitely taste a lot more charcoal on this than
the black. The black's more like
the black.
I think it's more like fermented dirt in the best way possible.
I was gonna say you could taste it even more than Jack Daniels. Yeah. Like the proprietors.
But it's sweet. It's like balance. The char note and the sweetness kind of like play off. This is really good.
I'm fairly impressed by this bottle.
I'm going 8.8.
Oh wait, that last little bit was. Oh, I didn't like that last little bit.
I'm going 8.8 for the price.
For the well, yeah.
If we're calculating price into
calculating price, that does jump.
I'm going 8.8 because it's $11.
You sure 8.8? That's high. That's really high.
I genuinely am enjoying this.
Okay.
And I didn't have the weird tinge you did, but that's just me.
Try a little more.
Try it again. I'm saying 8.8, and I'm locked in at that. We can average it out. But like I said,
I'm a little biased
with the Jim Beam. I'm saying like if we're calculating price into that being 30,
yeah, you got to factor in the price.
Like you got the bang for your buck is part of this.
I mean, I don't really want to go lower than like an 8, but I don't really want to go. I'm going to a solid 8. So like 8.4 would be.
I think 8.4 is a good score. I think that's a relative score,
average.
and I said you're spending $11. So if if you got like that F450 Turbo Max diesel, and it cost you a third wife to fill your tank, yeah, you need to buy cheaper bourbon.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, by the handle. You could buy this by the handle. It's plastic, but it's like $20 for a handle.
I wonder if it tastes any different in the plastic.
Probably does.
Yeah,
I don't want to
probably.
ever experiment with plastic.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't have any plastic bottles here right now, so there's none. I know that.
No, I'm trying to think if I do. I don't. No, I don't. I only bought
Kentucky
a 750.
Tavern's not.
No, I was gonna say the Philadelphia, but I only bought a 750. I didn't. Or no, the Canadian Club. I only bought a 750. Yeah, I didn't buy. And I only bought that because of Boardwalk Empire.
Good point. All right, did we save the best for last? Is a question we're about to ask.
I don't know, because isn't this another one that's kind of very has a name? It's got a following.
Yeah, but this is like corn whiskey. This is a little bit different, and this is, along with the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, another one that people like. Either you love it or you hate it. It's a very divisive bottle, but it's also one that on your whiskey forums and whiskey Instagram and YouTube that is very highly rated as an everyday sipper.
It's kind of nichey. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's one of those. It's a sleeper.
And
just
it looks
this. It's a sleep. It flies under the radar.
If Mellow Yellow made a bourbon, that's what the freaking label looks like.
If soda were bourbon, you'd get this.
Like the label is like. I mean, it's fucking terrible.
It's similar to. I'm gonna try and get a picture of mellow yellow to put in here.
Like this label is not good, but I think that's part of it. It's also bottle and bonded, which is good. We have two 80 proofs and two 100 proofs.
You know what it reminds me of, the label? Kind of like one of your really, really classic, like 1960s.
I say 60s. I like
labeling.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, just simple, plain Jane, stereotypical clip art barrel.
Compared to what labels are today, this is a throwback at its best.
Not that they had clip art in the 60s, but like you guys know what I'm saying. It's just like a very, like, we don't have anything that old to compare it to, do.
I got the Four Roses from the 60s.
You do. That's not readily accessible, though.
No, that I would have to do some digging for that.
It just looks like a vintage bottle.
Put the freaking cap back
I don't
on.
know why I'm doing that. It looks like a very vintage bottle. Mellow corn.
And like I said, all these are twist offs. Super easy access. So, truck driver, need a little hit while you're driving? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
sorry,
YouTube. We don't advocate.
We don't advocate that at all.
Doing
kidding. Absolutely kidding.
Ooh, I love the nose on this one.
It's very sweet and very light.
Wow. Ooh, it's got a good nose.
I think best nose so far.
Definitely the best nose. Definitely the best nose out of all of them.
You get a little mint?
A little bit.
But the palate leaves something to be wanting. I kind of want more.
It comes in strong, but finishes.
It tastes like corn.
Just as
like if you just
strong. Like
if you just ate unseasoned corn that's been cooked, that's what it tastes like. It just tastes like corn.
Like you're immediately hit with a lot of stuff, sweetness from the corn, but like as quick as it comes, it also goes.
No barrel tone either, though.
It finishes. Yeah,
obviously,
there's no barrel tone.
If you look at the color of this, it's like.
Yeah, it's pretty light for a corn whiskey.
Like if whiskey, like obviously hay is a color characteristic and a flavor note, but we're going with the color. It's literally hay.
I mean, I don't know how the light is gonna like show up for you guys, but like this is definitely the darkest one on our end.
And then this, and
then you have this, and this is significantly lighter than all.
And this is like quote unquote whatever the hell this means from Jim Beam is extra aged.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
what the
but
fuck that means.
It's been extra aged.
Instead of 4 years, it's 5 years. I don't know.
I would say it's probably 5 years.
Or instead of 2 years,
I think it's two then or no, because regular Jim Beam's 4, so I would assume the age is 5.
So maybe 5. Yeah.
Either way, sorry, this is semantics at this point.
I mean,
it's a little musty too, though. It's got like a little mustiness to it, like that like basement taste.
I gotta do like I don't know, like a 6.8 on this one.
I'm going 6.1.
6.1, so I really call it 6.5.
I think the nose is very good, but I think it kind of this whiskey definitely leaves you wanting more out of it. It's just never gonna give you.
So we'll do a 6.5.
All right, so
damn,
we're gonna obviously when Mike edits, he's gonna put the scores in, but today's winner is very shocking.
Yeah, it's the Heaven Hill White Label. That's the winner. First place. So we'll put you here.
Then it's probably BIB.
Runner up is this guy.
Third. And then.
And fourth.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, we're just taking that one off.
Yeah,
so.
no podium. He just goes in the back and goes,
first.
What could have been?
Well, there's really no way. They're all the same height except for that one. So we'll just do this one.
Champion pop.
First, second, third.
Sorry, Heaven Hill. Well, yeah, obviously 2 out of 3 the Heaven Hill products got up here, but there was only 4.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
3
true.
of the 4 were Heaven Hill. So
Um,
the odds were stacked for it.
But these two, like, let's just say, like, let's take even you
I
off.
think these 2 are the 2 that really shine bright.
These are some good buys.
Yeah, I agree.
Most definitely, especially this 100. If you want a little more, so that's where I think the Evan Williams gets the advantage. If you want something that's got a little more punch, and
I think this is like your
is
more classic bourbon.
yeah, definitely. If you want something that drinks a little more higher end because it's got that kick to it, like a full proof or something, or a barrel proof, go for this guy. If you're not, if you don't care about that and you want something just smooth and easy drinking, go with this guy.
So either way, I think you can't go wrong with either of these.
No.
I think Mike and I definitely went high on the Heaven Hill, which is probably why it won.
Yeah.
So in reality, these probably should have had the same score.
Yeah.
So
Similar.
I don't think you can go wrong with either of
But
these.
that's because our palates are different.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
so
that's what it is.
You can't go wrong with either of these. But the winner of the day is the Heaven Hill White Label. Again, Heaven Hill knows what they're doing when they make a product.
Yes, they do.
And Mike and I will both attest to that they're very diverse in their portfolio in a sense that there is a bourbon for everybody that they make.
Yeah.
So, but then again, congratulations to Heaven Hill White Label. You are a budget barrel champion of the day.
You are.
That doesn't mean much for you, but, you know.
No.
Congratulations.
Not really. And if you've made it this far, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you know when we put another episode out.
Yeah.
I'll have a fancy little banner that's probably popping up right about now.
Do all
With
those things.
that, cheers.
Cheers. Bye.